the noise? Welcome to the first episode of Kicking It with Key. So guys, it's been a long time coming. And for those of you that know me, you know it's been a long time coming. So I'm really, really excited. I'm blessed. I'm happy that you decided to join me today. And I hope that you enjoy it. It was a lot of back and forth. Should I do it? Will I do it? Am I going to do it? And here I am doing it. And so all I can say is Kicking It with Key will be an experience. And if you're ready for the experience, I hope that you'll join me every other Sunday at 8 p.m. and just come kick it with me for a little bit. I ain't going to keep you too long. All right, let me stop playing. Let me tell you a little bit about me. First of all, I named it Kickin' with Key because my name is Kiana. And the show is going to be about how I experienced my life. And if I can say this, like, my life is pretty interesting and pretty confusing at times and pretty awkward. So I think that you'll actually get a little fun out of some of the situations I tell you about. In addition to that, I mean, I see the world a certain way and I have a lot to say. I'm young, I'm vibrant, I'm here, I got a big heart and a whole lot of soul. And I hope that you'll experience all those things with me. A lot of people call me Sunshine because I try to bring light to wherever I go. But, you know, you can just call me Kiana or Key for short. I'm 23 years old. My birthday is actually this month. I turned 24 March 23rd. So, you know, drop some love in my comments or whatever. And I am a survivor of lupus. So I am still battling it. I'm a fighter, I guess I should say, of lupus. And that's a journey within itself, which I will share with you as we go forward. I'm an educator. So I teach babies. And they are fun and amazing and crazy and interesting and really, really cool. And so I'm going to share a little bit about that journey as well because it's a pretty cool one. I'm a black woman, as you can see, okay? And I'm also natural, so I smell like a tropical rainforest all the time. I'm just happy to be here. I'm blessed. I love the Lord. You know, Jesus loves me, and I love Jesus. And you take care of me all the time. So I'm just happy to share this journey with you and get it started today. And so today's topic is about expectations. Let us take a moment of silence because it's about to get real. Okay. So expectations. So we all have them, and we don't want to admit it. We place expectations on everything. And so today I want to talk to you a little bit about, I want to propose something to you. I want to propose that we dial back our expectations just a little bit. I know that might sound crazy, but after I'm done, I hope that I will have convinced you that expectations are not necessarily a bad thing, but we a lot of times don't use them positively. So the reality is we all have expectations of pretty much everything. Every interaction, every person we meet, we always place expectations on them in some kind of way because we have a quick sense about people. Automatically, when you meet somebody, you already have an expectation of how they're going to treat you, what they're going to do, all these different things based off of that 7-second interaction that you've had with them. But I notice that sometimes we set high expectations for things and people that don't have the skill set to rise to them. So what do I mean by that? Well, I grew up a certain kind of way. I was taught certain things when I was at home. And my mom and dad were very, and Big Mom and Big Daddy, hey, because I'm from the South, Arkansas, or they taught me a certain set of things. And what I realized when I came to college at Howard University, HU, you know, all day, glad to be an alum. What I learned when I went to college was everybody wasn't raised like me. And when I realized that, I was like, oh, okay. So that means that everybody doesn't necessarily have the skill set to do and be whatever I want them to be. And I have to realize that I have to accept people the way they are. Part of this issue with expectations is that we don't want to accept people the way they are. And then we get mad when they don't rise to what we believe they should be. How dare we when we are not perfect? You know what I mean? Thank God Jesus loves me where I am right now because, I got some stuff. But that's just something to keep in mind. Like, if they don't have the skill set, you have to assess that. Does this situation or this person have the skill set to rise to what I'm expecting them to do? And a lot of times they don't. And we place these expectations on unsuspecting victims. They don't even know you gave these expectations to them. You all didn't talk about it. There has been no conversation. You made it up in your mind that that's how it was going to be, and that's how it is because you're the queen and you're the king, and that's just how you like it. And the reality is, yeah, you a queen. Yeah, you a king. But you got to step back a little bit. Check those emotions. Check those expectations, because sometimes your expectations come from it comes from a broken place within you, and you place those expectations on people because you're broken, or something about you, it still needs to heal. And so I kind of encourage you to try to think about expectations versus reality. What is the reality of the situation that you're in? Or what is the reality of the person's, their personal best, or wherever they are right now, and not their potential, because that's where our expectations lie a lot of the time. And the biggest problem with expectation has to be disappointment. I cannot tell you how many times, y'all, I have set and expected something, and a lot of times it happens with like relationships with people, because I'm like super considerate. I'm like trying to be all in the mix with people and trying to be there for them and trying to hang out with them, trying to be around them. And then I expect people to do that same exact thing, the way I show my love language. I expect people to return that to me the exact same way. And that's not realistic. And so when I realized that, I started to alter some things just a little bit so that I could meet people where they are. If you don't take anything away from today, like, meet people where they are. And if you are not willing to meet somebody where they are, that's all right. That means that you are looking for something different, or you're looking for a different kind of interaction with someone. And that's cool. And then also think about situations. Your expectations also go to those situations. But, I don't want to give y'all too much because it's just a taste of what it's going to be like with Kicking It with Key. And I'm really excited to start this, to continue it, to keep it going. I'm going to play a little snippet of some music every week. Music that speaks to my soul, because I love music. And then eventually I'm going to start having guests and all kind of other fun stuff. So I'm excited. You should be too. Share this with your friends. Like, comment, share. Tell me what you want to talk about in the comments below. And that's really all I got today. Keep kicking it, y'all. The world is crazy right now, but Jesus is good to us. You popping, and keep it kicking. Okay. Thanks for joining.